Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon or good evening, depending where you are. And what I'm thinking of is if you're going to do something, especially if it's not geared towards some people, most people, or even if you're going to do good for some people, depending on how they look at it, never say what you're going to do before, like a whole bunch of things. Like, you never give away your whole. Let's say you got like 10 bullets. You never give away all 10 bullets right away, right? You gotta save some of those things, man. Otherwise, people, they get mad and they're not gonna want you to do that. Don't you notice how everything, like, everyone's talking, oh, he's gonna do this, he's gonna do that, and do this and do that. You think that election makes everybody safe now? Like, really? Why do they have, let's say, okay, you guys won the election, right? Whoever did, right? Why are they waiting? Does it take 3 months to get sworn in? Oh, that's the rule. Why is that rule? So this administration that's in power now, because the pre-elected ones, they're not in power, are they? They have not been sworn in. When you talk so much about what you're going to do and all the negatives, how everyone's going to be in trouble, everyone's going to get fired, and you're going to do this and do this, and you're going to destroy this and that, and declare certain, you're going to label people certain things, certain organizations that do illegal things and whatnot. And when you're going to go after them, you think they're not going to go after you? Or anyone else? That's so weird. I can't believe it. I've never seen so much talk about things in my life. It's just like, maybe because it's all on the internet now, maybe, right? That's the thing. So we all get to see everything. And everyone's making videos on everything. So, what's going to happen even if people get sworn in? So you're going to have a big deportation, and then what? It's going to be chaos. Isn't it? People are gonna come up to this country big time, even more than they already are. They already want to get 3 more million people in this country in the next 3 years. 3 more million people. Where are those people gonna go? Like even 1 million people, where are they gonna go? There's not many empty apartments. There's not many empty houses. Who can afford $1 million house anyway, really? How are you going to pay that off? Why are you going to get a mortgage for life, right? You may as well just pay rent. Really? What's the point in paying a mortgage that keeps going up and up and up? Oh, you might get to sell it in 50 years or 30 years. Come on. Anyways, those days are over, I think, for a lot of people. Right? It's like these days you can't even keep enough money. You're making it and it's going out. It's like everything's a friggin' ripoff. Why is everything a ripoff now? Why? Does anybody know? I'd like to hear some opinions, maybe some comments, whatnot. I see lots of channels making videos on this stuff, and I can get lots of information from them. And I've been watching stuff since 2007, and things are coming true. What they said North America will be destroyed, like the United States will be destroyed and conquered from within. How could they do that? They're already talking about the president stepping down and then the vice president coming in, right? Before the president-elect is sworn in. What's going to happen then? You think the vice president wants to give up their power? If there's a war going on, even more, then what? Will there even be a sworn-in new president? Everyone thinks they're going to get saved by this guy, by everybody, right? And yeah, the things he was doing a long time ago was better for the country in most cases, right? Even Canada, we were paying cheaper rent, or things were cheaper. Way less expensive. Now it's gone up so much. Even like I bought like a chocolate bar last night, right? And it's even way smaller than it used to be. Certain things, like Everything's like smaller and smaller, and it's the same price, and if not more. Okay. I'm so sick of getting ripped off. I'm gonna start making some changes. Like, I'm probably going back east. I'm so tired of paying up my ass. Okay, for everything. I'm paying double for everything. It's even more out here because everything's way more expensive to begin with. But now it's even more. So back east, everything's like 30% cheaper than out here. And I can make the same money, if not more. So I'm kind of tired of being out here like that. Giving away all my fucking money all the time. Working hard, making everybody money. Right? This world just suppresses people, I notice. And I'm all for newcomers coming in the country because it makes building go on, right? Then I have more work, and I got more work. People come in with money, and they buy a house, they get their house fixed, they build a new house. I got block and brick and concrete work, right? A lot of people work off that, so it's good, right? So we got to build more houses for what we have, like all the people that we have. But what I think is going to happen is, what I hope is going to happen is things have to not go more expensive than they are right now. Like, that's the thing, right? And that goes for everybody. We don't want war. Who wants war, really? Like, really? Maybe people make money off that. I don't. Most of you guys don't make money off that. We're just going to keep living our life as things are going on, like we are right now. Are we all really safe, really, though? Here, take this, take that to be safe. I do certain things to burn my stress, and it works sometimes, and sometimes it don't. Sometimes you just gotta go to sleep, right? Or go take a walk. When I was younger, and I was watching all these things that talked about things that are happening today, and or predicting all this BS, right? All kinds of stuff. I was thinking, well, I'm only like 31 years old, right? When I'm 50, what's going to happen? It's going to be like, I thought it was going to be all over by then, right? If I believed everything that they were saying, which I didn't anyway. But I was thinking, well, if it's all true, then it's going to be over by now, or eventually. And I thought when I was my age that I would feel older than I am, but I don't. I still feel younger. I still feel strong, right? I'm still fast. I'm still agile. Time flies so fast. It's kind of like, in 20 years I'll be 70. What's it going to be like then? Is the world going to be like it is right now? Is it going to be worse? Am I even going to be able to, what am I going to be able to do then? I'm going to have to be working, like, for the rest of my life. I don't have that privilege. Maybe when I was younger, I was in different situations. Like, I say this to these young guys, if you can, just put in $10 or $5 in a bank account all the time, right? I wish I would have done that. Some guy told me that when I was younger, and I never did it. I guess it's never too late, right? Because let's say I do that now, and then in 20 years, if I'm still around, what's going to happen is that money will add up, right? Whatever. It's never going to be enough anyway, man. Back in the olden days, like in the 80s and the 90s, money was worth money, right? When you bought a car, it was a good price, your money's worth more. Let's say you made like 50 grand or 100 grand a year. Well, houses were only like 70 grand. A nice house, like an awesome big house, was like 250,000, 500 grand where I'm from, right? So you could pay that house off in 10 years, 20 years, basically. Not 30, 40 years, which you're never going to pay off $1 million house. I'm never going to be able to, right? For me to do that, I'd have to be making so much cash that it's pathetic. I was making good money before, but they'd suppress you a little bit, so that's why I got to move on eventually. Right? You always got to move on sometimes, right? Sometimes you're at a crossroad. You got to take that. You got to take the opportunities when they come, right? Sometimes you got to be where your friends and family are. Like sometimes you're far away from home, and it's kind of like, what's the point? Yeah, the ocean smells nice. The air tastes good. The water tastes good, but Northern Ontario, Southwestern Ontario is pretty nice too in a lot of ways, right? And plus the people are cool out there. And there's always a lot of work for me. So what's going to happen in the next 3 months, I really don't even know, like altogether. But if chaos really starts, like I don't want to be out here. Too secluded. Peace, everybody.